Right now, someone is reading you. Your face, your tone, the plan you haven't even said out loud yet. You think you're guarded. You're not. You're an open book and everyone around you has learned to skim. That promotion you didn't get? Someone knew you wanted it before you dared to ask for it. That relationship that shifted the moment you got too comfortable? They saw your next move before you made it. You've been losing a game you didn't know you were playing. And the score isn't in your favor. Every plan you've announced early has quietly become someone else's advantage. You call it honesty. It's actually exposure. And exposure has a price you've been paying for years. 500 years ago, a general wrote the rules for exactly this. And almost no one still follows them. He never met you, but he knew exactly what would cost you every advantage you've ever had. By the end of this video, you'll never give your next move away for free ever again. It's not your fault. No one ever sat you down and taught you that transparency could quietly become a weapon used against you, again and again. You were told honesty is always the right move. No one mentioned who benefits when you're honest first. You've apologized for being too much when really, you were just too visible. You've shrunk yourself in rooms that were never going to reward your openness with safety. Here's what no one tells you. Some people don't want your trust. They want your information. The coworker who just checks in. The friend who just wants to understand. They're not always kind. They're collecting. Every system you move through rewards the ones who read the room and punishes the ones who narrate it. You weren't naive. You were operating in a system that profits from your predictability. The people closest to you have the clearest view of your next move. That's not always intimacy. Sometimes that's exposure. This isn't about becoming cold. It's about realizing warmth without discretion is a door left unlocked. You've mistaken oversharing for closeness. One builds trust. The other builds leverage. For them, the world isn't out to get you. But parts of it have learned exactly how to use you. And the moment you understand this, something shifts. The exhaustion of being read stops feeling like your problem. It starts feeling like information, and information can be controlled. There is a way to move through the world unread. It was written down a long time ago. His name was Sun Tzu, a general in a China torn apart by endless war. He didn't write comforting words. He wrote survival, stripped of sentiment. His text was studied in secret, passed hand to hand, because the wrong reader and the wrong hands could end a kingdom. He understood something most people spend their whole lives avoiding. That concealment is not dishonesty. It's discipline. He said it plainly, and it has outlived every empire that ignored it. In his own words, all warfare is based on deception. He said it about armies. It applies to everything you protect, not because you're at war with the people around you, but because clarity given too soon is clarity given away. Sun Tzu never met a boardroom, a group chat, or a difficult family dinner. And yet his rules apply to all three. This isn't about becoming manipulative. It's about no longer being the easiest person in the room to read. What follows are 6 lessons pulled from that discipline for the version of you that stops leaking its own advantage. The moment you announce your plan, it's no longer yours. It belongs to everyone who heard it. Think about the last time you told a coworker your idea before it was ready. 2 weeks later, someone else pitched it, polished, confident, yours, wearing their name. This isn't paranoia. It's pattern. People remember advantage more than they remember loyalty. Your openness reads as an invitation, not a gift, an opening. Starting today, hold your plans until they're built, not until they're born. Speak in outcomes, not intentions. Let the result do the announcing. Drop this in the comments. My plans are mine until they are done. This is the first wall you build. Not against enemies, against exposure. Give the room something to talk about. Just never let it be the truth. You've watched someone confidently guess your next step and act on the wrong guess. That wasn't luck. That was you, controlling what they saw. People don't need your secrets. They need a story that satisfies their curiosity. Curiosity unfed becomes suspicion. Curiosity fed with noise becomes certainty, a false one. Starting today, answer questions with direction, never with detail. Let your calendar say one thing. Let your actions say another, quietly. Drop this in the comments. They see the noise, never the signal. Misdirection isn't dishonesty. It's architecture. You are building a room they can't see into. Your face is the first document anyone reads. Stop leaving it open. You felt the sting of someone reading your disappointment before you said a word, and you watched them use that read against you in the very next sentence. The brain broadcasts emotion before the mouth can catch up. That's biology, not weakness, but biology can be trained. Composure is a skill, not a personality trait. Starting today, practice the pause. Feel the reaction. Let it pass before your face answers. In the mirror, rehearse stillness. It is the only expression no one can read. Drop this in the comments. My face owes no one the truth. This knowledge is for protection, not destruction. A mask worn to shield is not a lie. Every explanation you give is a thread they can pull later. You've defended a decision to someone who never had the right to question it. And somehow, by the end, you were the one who felt smaller. Explaining feels like respect. Often it's just surrender dressed as courtesy. The ones who question you the loudest rarely deserve the answer the most. Starting today, let your results speak. Save your words for people who've earned them. When pressed, answer once, calmly. Then let the silence do the rest. Drop this in the comments. I owe no one my reasons. Silence isn't avoidance. It's the boundary you never had to build with words. Being underestimated is not an insult. It is cover. You've watched someone louder, less prepared, get taken more seriously than you. It stung, but it also meant no one was watching your next move. People allocate their attention to threats. Make yourself look like none. The quiet ones win more often because no one bothers to guard against them. Starting today, let your competence show only in the result, never in the warning. Resist the urge to prove yourself early. Prove yourself once when it counts. Underestimation is a gift you give yourself. Spend it wisely, the fortress stands secured, and no one ever saw who secured it. Timing beats raw intensity. Every single time, without exception, you've rushed a decision because staying quiet felt unbearable, and you watched it cost you the exact advantage you were trying to protect. Urgency is manufactured, usually by people who benefit from your haste. The ones who wait are not weaker. They are simply not yet finished calculating. Starting today, when the pressure to move now arrives, ask what you lose by waiting one day. Let the moment mature. Most opportunities improve with patience, not urgency. Drop this in the comments. I move when I choose, not when I'm pushed. 6 lessons. 1 discipline. The unseen hand always moves last, always moves quietest, and always moves best. You've learned the walls. Now it's time to become what stands behind them. The old you is dead. The one who explained, who announced, who begged to be understood, gone. You are a weapon, pointed at your own future, not at the people around you. You don't perform your strength. You don't confess your plans. You simply arrive already having won. You belong to no one, not to the crowd's expectations, not to the noise, not to anyone's timeline but your own. This is not cruelty. This is command, the quiet return of a self no one gets to read anymore. Most people will watch this entire video and walk away and change absolutely nothing about how they move through the world. That's their decision to make, not yours. You already know if you're going to keep leaking your next move to a world that doesn't deserve it. If this found you at the right moment, you already know what happens next. You don't need me to tell you to subscribe. The channel will be here when you're ready to go deeper. That choice, like everything else, is yours. So tell me, if no one could read your next move, what would you finally build in silence? Drop your answer below.